everyone, it's Joe. Welcome back to another Ramble. This is for Saturday, January 24th. It is 12:47 a.m. on Sunday, January 25th. I know I tried to do these before the day ends, and I promise I didn't forget. I just needed a break. And I was just relaxing. Also, my PC fan is going on right beside me, and I'm sorry if it's audible. I think it's because I have Discord running, and I am currently not by my PC, and I cannot turn it off. I mean, I'm by my PC, but I'm not actively at it. I'm laying on the bed, just taking a breather. So anyway, let me get you all caught up on to speed. So yesterday, after I got off the ramble, I watched The Wire, and I finished season 2. And then I went to bed, and I woke up today quite a few times. Not even alarms. I just kept waking up 3, 5, 6, 8, multiple times within that hour. Finally 9 or 9:15, I finally stayed awake. And then I got dressed, and my mom, she came down early. She got here at 10:30. So we hopped in my chair. Okay, I'm testing the sound wave here on the voice memo thing to see if I can tell if the fan on my PC is getting picked up. I genuinely can't, I can't tell. So if it is, I'm really sorry. We hopped in my chair, and we drove down to campus. And then we hopped in my chair to driving around because new batteries. And then about 5 minutes in, the batteries were gonna die again. So the batteries are bad, or there's something wrong with my chair or something. So then we drove back to the car and got in the car, and we called my dad. And I was just really mad and frustrated at the entire situation. So I started yelling, and it was really loud. But I wasn't mad at my mom or my dad. I was just really mad at the entire situation, because I really thought that I was gonna get my chair back today. So my dad interpreted my yelling at being mad at him, and he told me to calm down because I have a chair that gets me from point A to B. I have the rental, and I said, well, it's not my chair, so I miss my personal chair. And he said, well, you need to calm down because you have one that gets you from A to B. And I said, don't you tell me to calm down about this. I said, it's the same situation. If your car got totaled and you had to get a rental, you'd miss your car too. And he was like, well, you need to calm down, and if you have a better plan, then tell me. Because right now the plan is it goes to a repair shop close to home. But if I have a better plan, then tell him, because I wasn't mad at him, and I even said as much, and evidently he didn't hear me or something. But I became mad at him when he told me to calm down and said that I have a chair that works, because I know I have a chair that works, but it's not my chair. I thought because the batteries went bad, and then we put new ones in, and they didn't work, and we got new ones again, and they didn't work. I thought I'd get my chair back finally. So I feel I'm justified in being upset, and I don't think he can just be calm down because you have one. Well, I don't really, yeah, sure, but it's not my chair. It's not the one I've grown attached to over 3 years. So then we went back to my room, and I was, like, really mad, and I was, like, complaining to my mom, and she said, I'm staying out of this, I'm not smoothing this over, because she's like, I see where he's upset, but I also see why you're upset, because what you're saying, like, makes sense. So, I didn't end up getting breakfast, given the situation, and shortly after we got back into my room, I had my appointment with my therapist. So, talked to her about all this, and then while I was in my appointment, right before the appointment, I had told my mom that, like, Taco Bell has chicken nuggets now, which is, like, really weird. We both thought it was really weird, but we wanted to try them. So while I was on my appointment, she went to Taco Bell and got nuggets, and got, like, the 3 sauces, the Bell sauce, the jalapeno honey mustard, and the Diablo ranch. And then after my appointment, we tried them, and they were actually really good nuggets. Like, in order of my favorite sauce to least favorite, it's the ranch, and then the honey mustard, and then the Bell sauce. Like, I don't think it's bad. I can't, like, figure out how to place the flavor, which is just, like, I need, like, my brain just can't comprehend what it is. And so it's, like, stuck, and it doesn't really, like, totally vibe with the flavor, and, like, it would help if I know what it was. So, I mean, like, it wasn't too bad, but I'd stick to the Diablo Ranch. So after that, I briefly checked on Animal Crossing, got, like, my daily stuff done, and then we watched typically we watch, like, a movie or whatever. So today we watched the newest episode. Like, we watched an episode of Trash Taste, but it was the episode that came out, like, on the 1st of January, that had Premiere 2 in it, Peter. I had already seen it, but I've watched all the other ones with my mom, so we watched that episode. She thought it was really good. And then after that, we got dinner, and we actually got Taco Bell again, like, for an actual meal, not just a snack. So she had an nacho grande and a chicken avocado stacker, and I had like a box, like a Cravings box, and I got a cheesy gordita crunch chips with nacho cheese, 5-layer beefy burrito, and I tried their, like, confetti cookie slushy freeze thing. It was not very good. Do not buy it. I mean, maybe you'll like it. I can't really stop you. It was really weird, and I don't know how to describe the flavor. It was just odd. But my box came with a drink, so I thought I should try it anyway. After that, she left at about 6:30. And then I just kind of chilled for a little bit, and then I worked more on my paper for team projects. So I have section 1 and 2 done. There's only 1 section left, and I don't think it'll take too long to do, but I guess we'll see. After that, I've just been kind of chilling. For example, I needed to do this, and I needed to take a shower. I think the shower will be getting moved to tomorrow morning or afternoon. I just needed a break, which I think, I think that's okay. I feel like that's fine. Taking breaks is normal. But yeah, that was my day. It had some ups, it had some downs. Oh, also I got all my manga, except for Volume 5. That'll be here Thursday, apparently. Also, there's currently a snowstorm. So it's supposed to be impending / currently going on right now. See, according to my phone, it is snowing, and it will be continuing to snow until about 7 p.m. tomorrow. I guess today, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. I am wondering if class will get canceled for Monday. I would really like for it to be, but I don't know if it will be. Can we see how much snow we've gotten so far? In the last 6 hours, we've had 2.5 inches. Okay. Can I See how much we're expected to get. $16 to 20 inches in the next 24 hours. That's a lot. Guess we'll see what happens. But I'm going to wrap it up here because I've talked about everything that I wanted to discuss. So, as always, if you like what you're listening to, hit like, leave feedback, any comments below. Subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay up to date things I post. Follow me on Twitter. If you feel so inclined to do so, the link for that will be in the description. And as always, your support means the world to me, and I love you all. But most importantly, I wish my best to you more than anyone else and anything else in the Star World. I cannot wait until I get to talk to her again, hang out with her, just do stuff with her. Bestie, I miss you, and you're the best, and you're amazing, and I love you. But I will be back tomorrow, / later today, with another ramble. Until then, bye.